What's that?
It's a telescope looking into space.
American fighters. They think we're artists.
I do not think you'll see much through that.
This isn't it, it's inside.
And they're headed our way.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm studying astronomy for my science project and...
astronomy.
Not if I can.
I love astronomy.
I've got tickets for the Super Bowl on
Aries,
Sunday.
Pisces, Sagittarius. I know all the signs.
No, deal, that's astrology, not astronomy.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I make mistakes. Like all Scorpio.
It's quite expensive.
I know.
I mean, I know I've spent money on designs in the past, but this one is really one of the most expensive.
I still know.
Really expensive.
Max, I know how much money you've spent on this, but I've told you, if this works, when this works, it'll make us a fortune. It'll make you a fortune. For all, I'm only the designer.
Well, I'm sorry, it's just that we haven't had that good a track record with designs recently, like the Max Baxter combined haircutter and shaving system.
Well, how are we supposed to know the client put it on upside down? Although I thought he looked quite good bald.
And there was the Max Baxter baby bouncer.
I told you the springs were too strong. Still, at least we got the baby down from the tree.
This is a comet.
Yummy.
A deal.
Sorry.
And this comet will move very close to Earth, but fortunately it won't hit Earth. It will pass it, like this. And I'll be able to see it with my telescope. Do you understand?
Yes, but if it did come towards Earth, then I could stop it.
How?
Right, let's go and set this up in the garden. Good idea. Would you mind carrying something?
So will this comet hit the Earth?
It's called a comet, not a cornet, Adele. And no, it won't hit this planet, thankfully. Although, we should be able to see it soon. You know, this comet only comes every 500 years.
Really? Actually, I think I remember the last time. It was a Tuesday.
Finished! What do you think? It looks fantastic.
It's great, wonderful. What is it?
It's a costume for Uncle Max. Should I say Super Max?
I do not know which one you should say.
Uncle Max is going to a fancy dress party tonight. He asked me to make a costume for him. I need to go and check my measurements are right, though. Will you iron it for me? Sure. Please be careful, Sophie. I will. Thanks. You keep a lookout for the comet.
It really is a long way away.
It is, but it would look a lot closer, Adele, if you were looking through the right end.
Now, are you sure this is going to work? After all, I spent a lot of money on this design.
Don't worry, Max. All my calculations have been worked out to perfection. Let me explain. See, the sun will heat these solar panels, which will power the barbecue, whilst at the same time giving enough energy to work the freezer unit. It's going to be the world's first solar-powered combined barbecue and ice cream maker. I'm calling it the
Max Baxter Barber Freeze. I love it.
Yes, that was the name, obviously.
Well, as it should be. Remember, it's my neck on the line if it doesn't work.
And what a lovely neck it is. I just need to measure it.
I see it! I can see it!
No, Adele. A comet rarely takes people on holiday. That's an aeroplane.
Oh,
It's all right. I'm not annoyed. You don't have to get upset.
I'm not upset. I can smell something. It smells like burning costume.
What? Oh, no!
I think it's better without the hole.
I don't understand it. This was meant to be cooked, and this was meant to be an ice cream.
Well, obviously your calculations weren't worked out to perfection.
Well, mine are. Your costume will be ready in minutes. Play nicely.
Emma's coming back.
Adele, I need to make a wish.
Oh, my favorite words. Oh, and chihuahua. I like that word also.
Adele, I wish that this superhero costume was back the way that it was.
Very well. Although Sophie has made a small blooper, We now want the costume to be once again super!
Thanks, Adele. Thanks. Nice ironing. Perfect. Stay there. I have to go and get my camera. Bye.
So, what do you think?
It looks great.
Really? I think he looks like...
An owl?
He means you look like... Wow. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Adele.
You're welcome. And that hurt.
I'm sorry, but you mustn't be rude.
Don't worry, I'll get it. There you are. Wow. Oh, thank you again. Oh, they really like the costumes. Adele can't stop complimenting me.
Oh, great. Well, you two stand with Uncle Max and I'll get a picture of the three of you. Smile! You two aren't really smilers, are you?
Look, I'm going to go show the costume to your dad.
Okay, but...
So, what do you think?
I think I need to make some more calculations.
Was that my imagination or did Uncle Max just... Yes, he did. But how? Who? I made a wish. Why? I accidentally burned a hole in your costume, so I asked Dill to fix it. And now it's given Uncle Max superpowers. You burned my costume? I know, I'm really sorry. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we need to wish for the powers to go.
Of course. I shall just practice the wish. Emma now wishes that all Max's powers...
No! If Adele makes another wish, then Uncle Max could end up with no strength or speed at all. He might end up not being able to pick up a feather or walk faster than a snail. Who knows what mistake Adele could make?
I am insulted, Sophie. I do not make mistakes. All the time.
The main thing we have to do is keep Dad away from Max.
Sorry, Max, what were you saying?
Well, your father's more interested in reworking his calculations than looking at my costume.
Well, that was easy.
This is going to sound strange, but ever since I put this costume on, I've felt different. It's probably all in my head. But look, I can see through things. I can see through into the kitchen.
That's because the hatch is open.
That fridge door's not open. I can clearly see that cake sitting on the top shelf.
Well, maybe you saw it earlier, or...
Look, I'll prove it to you. This isn't normal, is it?
So, Uncle Max, why didn't you tell us you had superpowers?
Well, I guess I didn't know. Although I always thought there was something different about me. That's why I was always picked last for sports and school, because I was too fast and strong for everyone.
Listen, Uncle Max, you have to keep your powers a secret. You can't tell anyone else, especially Dad. Otherwise, everyone will be calling on you to use your special powers for the smallest things.
The Barbie freeze. It's on fire.
Like that.
Smallest things.
It's all right. It's all under control.
I wonder who else I can help. I mean, what's the point in having all these powers if I can't put them to good use?
Now, don't go tiring yourself out. Sit down, relax, watch some television, have some cake.
Well, perhaps you're right. After all, stopping disasters does give you an appetite.